Hi there, Pisces. Welcome to the Winds of Jupiter weekly tarot reading. I hope things are going well with you. Now I'm going to be doing my regular 3-card reading, and then I'll be doing a combination card and astrology dice reading. Now the cards aren't in any particular order like past, present, and future, and the astrology dice represent the zodiac signs, the planets, our lunar nodes, and the houses. Now you can think of these as a personality plot in place, like a show or a game. For example, the clue game, Colonel Mustard with the knife in the kitchen. Now you received the Moon, the Six of Cups, and the Ace of Wands this week. Now the Six of Cups and the Moon card are definitely connected. And the Moon card oversees Pisces. That's your card. And both of them is about past memories and intuition. The Six of Cups might have you walking down memory lane, revisiting nostalgia, and even having maybe somebody from your past walk back into your life. And this can even indicate some type of memories from past lives. And maybe you'll be meeting some kind of kindred spirit, a soulmate. This card is full of hope for the present and future, if you've learned from the past. But don't think you can escape into the past to avoid challenging things for the present and future. This card can give us a childlike view of the perfect world that we see, or we had seen when we were young, with the innocence that we had. And this can give us new eyes when there's new experiences and opportunities coming up. You find new pleasures. And these new pleasures bring around gifts, rekindled spirits, rekindled love, sexual pleasures, just the new adventure of a new environment, the knowledge of sharing, and even inheritance, childbirth. There's many things this card brings. But we have good memories and bad memories from our past. And the good memories can spill over into the present and even into the future and have influence in our lives. And the past can also influence our lives, but we sometimes idolize, and distort the past and our memories about it. And this is where the Moon is connected to the Six of Cups. It's illuminating your subconscious memories of your past lives and even your present one now. And both cards are about intuition, dreams, emotions, instincts, and your unconscious self. The Moon card brings out raw potential, raw energy, and raw instincts. And these type of feelings can instill fear and cause an overreactive imagination to run wild. The moon has no light of its own. It only uses reflective light from the sun, and sometimes it distorts things, elongates shadows, and makes paths look different than when they did during the day. And with this, you may not see things as they really are. You're journeying through a dark subconscious, unconscious self. And all of this has to do with the past and the past experiences. And this might be leading you into a dreamland of intuition, imagination, and creativity. But there's a warning sign going up here because reality is somewhat distorted and it's hard to make decisions right now. This is a confusing time. And that might sound strange, but there's two ways it can go. Either you're Superman and you have X-ray vision with your intuition, or else you're wearing your rose-colored glasses and blinded to a lot of things. Whatever it is, there's an inner light that you have to use as a guide for understanding and insight. You have to understand, too, that it's not the destination that counts. It's enjoying the journey getting there. And you wonder, well, how does the Ace of Wands come into all this? You know, it's a promise for a new beginning, but it's a guiding light that marks a new fruitful endeavor. This card is bringing motivation and sparking new ideas in your mind and bringing in new opportunities that need to be now set into more of a reality than the dreamland that the Six of Cups with emotions and the past memories and the Mood card is bringing. Even though Wands can be considered a spiritual card of growth, inner strength, creativity, it's putting you back on planet Earth, terra firma, and giving you creative energy and visions for you to go forward with your life. You can't look back at the past and see the future. You have to look straight ahead for your life's direction. And put your hand around the wand and get a grip on reality. Okay, and now I shook the dice, and you receive Sagittarius, the Sun, in the 11th house. Now Sagittarius is about adventure, you being an explorer, wanting knowledge. And the 11th house is about drawing people into your life to join in on the fun. And the Sun brings the spirit of ego. So ergo, you put a personal touch on everything you do. And if you don't get too forceful with the presence of the Sun there, with your attitude this week, everything will be fine. Now the Sun is in the 11th house, and that has you brainstorming in more of a group format. And you're looking for viable ideas for the betterment of man. What I call the cosmic conscious collective. Or you could go the other way with the presence of the Sun and only think of yourself. Now either way you go, you'll find that you have power and influence this week that can change whatever you'd like to change, if it be worldwide or in your own little microcosm. This week you're going to find a particularly open-minded freedom. And it's going to be refreshing and actually maybe overdue. You're drawn both to the past and the future. And this bodes well with the presence of the Six of Cups for the past and the Eight of Wands for the future. Business dealings outside your home realm may take precedence this week. Events might seem to go fast and have a temporal feel to them, but surprisingly, something that you manifest this week is going to stick around for quite a while. Now, Sagittarius in the 11th house brings interactions with friends, and unexpected things just might magically appear. Social media introduces you to more friends, or groups with like-minded people, and networking with your ideas is the name of the game for the 11th house. And you're looking around right now just for the right group force. You know, years ago I was reading an article about group force. They were saying that if you have a really good band, doesn't matter if you change the drummer or if you change the bass guitarist, it'll always stay a really good band. And I thought about that for a while, and I thought, yeah, that's really true. Now back to the regularly scheduled reading here. It says here that with Sagittarius in the 11th house, you're ready for any impromptu adventures, spontaneity, and you're thinking, I don't need no stinking plans. But with the spontaneity, you might say tactless things. That's very candid and truthful, but it could be, I don't know, presented in a cruel manner. Now the sun in Sagittarius has you networking, but yet you're acting aloof to maintain some type of independence, so you're kind of keeping a distance in a funny way. This is because you have the feeling that you want to blaze your own trail, with only some considerations for others. And there's a mix of feral, animal, and the human inside you, and that's from the moon. And you're constantly struggling between these two. One wants to dominate the other. And the influence of the moon is very strong for that. And you might think the human side is winning here, but you know, the moon can be quite deceptive and distort your ideas of self. You can be friendly and amicable and really nice one minute, and then you can be tactless, arrogant, and inhuman the next. You might walk the line this week of some type of risky business, but you have to be really careful and don't be reckless. And don't indulge too much in eating and drinking, because this might get you into some type of trouble. Mixing and rubbing elbows with people is going to be the highlight of your week. While you're busy churning out ideas and mixing them around in with the conversations of the groups that you're involved in. You know, but keep your cool and don't impose your opinion on others in a harmful way. The moon might encourage you to have your shadow self come out and play, and just keep an eyeball out on that. Otherwise, you should have a very satisfying, busy social week that brings in the Ace of Wands for new beginnings. And I wish you acceptance, peace, and happiness.